Hey, forget silver, forget platinum, forget palladium, forget rhodium, forget copper. Let's talk about gold. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. Today, I want to do a little bit of a gold Q&A. I had announced that I was going to be doing this. I collected some questions from a couple different subscribers. I plan on answering them, as well as finally capsulating my 10th ounce gold Krugerrand that you can see on screen. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. So today I'm going to be talking all about gold. I feel like I have not shown much love to the beautiful yellow metal in a little bit of time. It's been nothing but silver, 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 or a video talking about both silver and gold. So this one's going to be exclusively about gold. I have a couple of different questions from a couple of different subscribers. I had posted that I'm going to be doing a Q&A on Instagram, on YouTube, and in the VIP club, so I got questions from all over the place. But before I even get into the questions, I want to talk about this 10th ounce gold Krugerrand that you can see at the bottom of the screen right there. This actually has a pretty funny story. For those of you who do not know, I'm working on my international troy ounce of gold. I'll explain later in the video. But I picked this up in October, and when I picked up that coin, I had also ordered a small bag of airtight capsules for 10th ounce gold coins. They were supposed to arrive around the same time. I'm pretty sure I placed the order at the end of September and they were arriving at the beginning of October. I think that's what it was. Anyway, USPS really screwed up because yes, this showed up, but my airtight capsules from a completely different seller, completely different website, when I checked the tracking, it said that it was out for delivery. I said, okay, it'll be here today. Then I checked again when it didn't arrive, and it said failed to deliver. Didn't know what that meant. No idea. Never heard of that happening before, so I just assumed that they was going to arrive the next day. The next day came, it still said failed to deliver, and then I looked and it said that I had to reschedule a delivery or schedule a redelivery, whatever it is. So that's what I did for the next day. The next day, nothing happened. The day after that, it said out for delivery. Then it said failed to deliver again. Then I tried to get in contact with USPS, and as it turns out, they sent it back to the original sender. So I have no idea what happened. It was a pain in the neck. But long story short, I got in contact with the seller. He gave me a refund since I didn't get the product, and he said for my troubles, he would send me the product without having to worry about it. I said, no, it wasn't your fault. It was USPS's fault. So I replaced my order, and it arrived yesterday during my Precious Metals VIP Club stream. Link in the description if anybody wants to join. Anyway, short, annoying story, but I finally got some airtight capsules. So let me just capsulate my Krugerrand, and then we'll get into the Q&A. So for those of you who do not know, the international troy ounce that I had mentioned earlier in the video, it's something that I think I came up with. I didn't get the idea from anyone before. I'm sure someone probably has done it before me, but I'm the first one, to my understanding, that's talked about it. I wanted to build an international troy ounce made up of 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 completely different countries. Of course, you could make a troy ounce with 10 10th ounce gold maple leafs, only 10 of these, but that wouldn't be international. That's what makes it international, having 10 different coins from 10 different countries. So I'm currently 30% of the way. That one doesn't count. I'm 30% of the way complete. The reason the Philharmonic doesn't count is because that would be a 1/4 ounce gold coin. So as soon as I can get this capsule open, I will capsulate the gold Krugerrand, and then we'll be ready for the Q&A. Okay, Krugerrand is ready to be capsulated. So it was funny, I ordered this, like I said, late September, got it early October. That's when this coin started making its appearance in my videos. In the month of October, I was thinking of a name for this and somebody gave me an idea. Freddy Krugerrand. Came out perfect. Here we go. So for those of you who do not know much about the Krugerrand, South African coin. And it's not pure gold. It has some copper. I don't know what's going on with this camera. Looking pretty blurry, but boom! Finally, after months of letting it sit in that little plastic flip, Freddy Krugerrand finally has its own capsule. And my next couple gold coins will have capsules as well. I won't have to worry about it. So without any further ado, let's finally get into these questions. The gold Q&A. The first one is coming from NWA Coin Stacker, asking, what do you think of the 10th ounce AGE? Will you get the premium back when you sell? Good question. So, I'm a pretty big fan of the 10th ounce Gold Eagle. I'm a fan of the Gold Eagle in general. Doesn't matter what denomination it is, whether it's quarter ounce, half ounce, 10th ounce, a full troy ounce. It doesn't matter to me. It's a beautiful coin from a beautiful country. And I have a few. This is what I started out stacking when I first started stacking gold coins. So the cool thing about fractional gold and having to deal with the high premiums is that typically you shouldn't really have to worry too much about getting those premiums back. Now, for those of you who do not know what I mean, fractional gold coins typically carry a much higher premium. It's way cheaper to get a 1 troy ounce version of this than it would be to get 10 to equate to a troy ounce. So if you want to save a little bit of cash and not have to worry about the premiums, you can always save up and just get full troy ounces of gold, or even larger pieces, half ounce, quarter ounce. The smaller the piece, the bigger the premium, typically. However, here's where things get funny. You can get those premiums back. You should have absolutely no problem getting those premiums back. Now, I can't speak from personal experience because I have never sold any of my silver, any of my gold. I have never parted ways with a coin, a round, or a bar unless I was giving something away. That's the only time I've ever parted ways with anything that I own. I've never sold anything, so I can't speak from personal experience, but from every single person I've talked to, they've had no trouble getting their premiums back. The next question is coming from Stefan the Stacker, who's asking AGE or Pre-33/foreign. Good question as well. I'm going to have to go with the AGE. I've got a couple questions from people asking about Pre-33 gold, but the reason I choose the American Gold Eagle is because it's the coin of my country. Pre-33 American coins as well, but I like the higher level of purity. Not to say that a Gold Eagle is pure gold. I was actually under the impression that it was when I first got started stacking. When I picked up my very first 10th ounce Gold Eagle, I didn't really know all that much about the purity. I just assumed that it was pure gold, just like our Silver Eagle is pure silver. Then when I had found out after the fact, at the very beginning, I was a little bit discouraged because I wanted pure gold. Then as the stack matured, I realized the level of purity isn't all that serious. It doesn't really matter. Gold is gold and silver is silver, regardless of the level of purity. So for those of you who do not know, this does contain 1/10 of a troy ounce of gold, but it also contains a little bit of silver and a little bit of copper. You can tell simply by comparing these two coins. Let me see if I can get the focus properly. I don't know what's going on with the lighting, but let me do it this way. You can tell the maple leaf way more yellow. The maple leaf is in fact pure gold. The eagle is a little bit darker. It's not as yellow. It's a little bit more, slightly more of a brown color, I guess you can say. It's because it has some silver and copper mixed into it. Why, you might be wondering? For density. Gold is a relatively soft metal, so pure gold coins, rounds, bars, and jewelry gets pretty scratched up. It can get kind of dented a little bit. So if you add other metals in, harder metals, it makes them a little bit more durable. And by the way, like I said at the very beginning, I wasn't too happy about that. But then when I started to understand that gold is gold regardless of its level of purity, I came to the realization that I'm converting my dollars into the coin for the gold content, and in addition to the gold content, I get a little bit of free silver and copper mixed in, depending on how you look at it. But between the two options, I'm going with the Gold Eagle. Next question is coming from Silver Aurora, asking, what are your thoughts on Pre-33 gold coins, since I don't think I've ever seen you show one of those coins before? Good question as well. Yes, I've never shown a Pre-33 gold coin, and that's because I do not own a Pre-33 gold coin. I love the way they look. I will absolutely get some in the future, but at the moment, I'm just prioritizing Gold Eagles and Krugerrands and Philharmonics and Maples and some other coins that I plan on getting as well. Some more Philharmonics, some Britannia, some Kangaroos and whatnot. I'm really focused on that international troy ounce. But my thoughts on Pre-33, I love the way it looks. I love the fact that it is recognizable anywhere you go. Any coin shop that has any business being a coin shop knows exactly what it is. And it's almost like the gold version of what a lot of people refer to as junk silver. 90% silver coins, 90% gold coins. They're not pure gold, they're not pure silver, but gold is gold and silver is silver. So I love Pre-33, I just don't own any just yet. The next question is coming from Dal G, asking how many ounces of gold are you looking to get next year? That's a good question as well. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can really answer it because I don't even know if there is an answer. I don't have a very specific number of ounces of gold that I'm aiming towards. I like to set a goal for myself every year to simply outdo whatever I was able to do the year before. So in year one, I was able to get this amount. The next year, I said, okay, I want to get that same amount plus more. The third year, I said I want to get that same amount as the second year plus more. So every year I try to outdo my performance. Every year I just try to keep climbing up the ladder and do better and better and better, get more and more and more each year. So I don't know if I have an exact amount of gold, but I will say this. I would like to complete my international troy ounce of gold next year and begin my second international troy ounce. Now, like I said before, my first international troy ounce is going to be 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 different countries. As you can see, I have 3. I have more eagles and maples, by the way, but I only capsulate one of each because that's what I'm doing with my international troy ounce. So I'm 30% complete. Probably around this time next week, I will be 40% complete. So I will have 6 gold coins to go for the entire year of 2021. Pretty sure that's doable. Pretty sure I can get that done. And once I complete my international troy ounce of gold made up of 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 different countries, I want to start a second international troy ounce made up of 4 quarter ounce gold coins from 4 different countries. I'm technically already started, but I would like to get an additional quarter ounce gold coin or 2, or potentially 3. Maybe I can knock out 2 international troy ounces of gold in 2021. So that's pretty much my goal for the next year. The next question we have is coming from DYDSS, and the question is, at what price of silver or gold would you consider liquidating a small amount of your holdings? Excellent question as well. Truth be told, I don't think silver or gold could hit any particular number that would be incentivizing enough for me to trade my money away for the currency. The only way I could really see myself doing that would be in the event of a financial emergency. I wouldn't want to trade or liquidate any of my silver or any of my gold in the event of an emergency. But if that were the case, gotta do what you gotta do. But that's why I stack a little bit of cash alongside my precious metals, just in case. But truth be told, doesn't matter what spot price does. They could go up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I wouldn't want to liquidate anything. I would like to maybe convert some silver into gold. I could see myself doing that. Or maybe one day down the road convert some gold into land. But I don't think anything could really happen to the spot price that would be enough of an incentive for me to liquidate just to go back to fiat. The next question is coming from a username that I have no idea how to pronounce, so I'm just going to call you Victor because that's what your name is. And the question is, why are some bars more expensive than others? Company reputation? Good question as well. Company reputation absolutely has a lot to do with it. Company reputation, branding. I mean, just look at Sunshine Mint, for example. Everyone knows Sunshine Mint. Everyone wants those Sunshine bars. Everyone's familiar with them. Everyone recognizes them. Everyone trusts them. But what would happen if I were to create the DYDSS Mint and start advertising the DYDSS Mint bars? How many customers would I get? Probably not too many, because nobody would be familiar with the bars. Nobody would be familiar with the mint. Nobody would really know what those are. Obscurity is the biggest killer of brands, products, and ideas. So yeah, branding and company reputation has a lot to do with it, but it also goes for mintage. For example, if there was a very specific type of gold bar, maybe there were only, I don't know, 10,000 minted, while another more common bar, there were hundreds of thousands minted. There's less going around, so maybe they carry a higher premium because they're more in demand and there's less to get your hands on. And that also goes into collectability. Maybe there's a bar out there that changes the design every single year. That would probably be ideal for collectors, people who like to collect. Every single year they can get the new one or a whole stack of the new ones if that's what they want to do. So yeah, I would say collectability, mintage, and branding are probably the biggest factors. Now, the final question I have is coming from arguably my funniest, most talented, and best looking subscriber. He's hilarious, he's incredibly good looking, and he's unbelievably modest. Mykie DYDSS 2. I'm just fooling around. But the question I asked myself, and that's because I wanted to talk about this today, what's your next gold coin going to be? Well, Mykie DYDSS 2, I'm glad you asked. For those of you who might also have been wondering as well, the next gold coin I'm going to get, the next piece of the International Troy Ounce, is more than likely going to be a 2021 10th ounce gold Britannia. I love the way those look. I love the new security features. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it has a little bit of added protection or security. I'm really drawn to it. I've always wanted to get a gold Britannia regardless, and now I have an even better reason to get one. And I could have gone with really any year. I could have gone with a 2020, a 2019, 18, 17. Doesn't really matter what year I go for, but I think there's a little bit of an incentive to go for the 2021. Not only is it the most recently released one, so it carries a lower premium, but it has a security feature or enhanced levels of security. So that is 100%, I shouldn't say 100%, but most likely going to be my next gold coin. And if it's not, it's going to be a 10th ounce Philharmonic, so the 10th ounce version of this right here, or potentially a kangaroo. I'm not really all too picky. It doesn't have to be any particular specific coin, because I plan on getting them all anyway. And also, by the way, in case anybody was wondering why I have this little gold bar that I didn't even mention today, this was my very first piece of gold ever. I didn't realize at the time how high of a premium that this thing carried. Like I said before, the smaller the piece of gold, the higher the premium. Well, this is far smaller than a 10th ounce. This right here is a 1 gram gold bar. Unbelievably tiny piece of gold. Very, very high premium at the time. However, important to remember, I think the spot price of gold was like $12 or $13 or $1,400 an ounce at the time. It's gone up several hundreds of dollars since then. So even though I paid a high premium on this, it's not really all that serious, because it carries a significantly higher premium now because the spot price is way up from where it was when I picked this up. I don't think I would ever get another one of these, unless of course I can get it relatively close to spot. I would never turn my back on or say no to an opportunity, but I'm not really interested in paying a higher premium for something that isn't a government minted coin. I like coins. Rounds and bars are awesome, but I love coins, and that is what I'm probably going to stick to for the most part. But who knows? I think larger gold bars look incredible as well. So maybe when I'm done screwing around and working with my international troy ounces of gold, 10 10th ounces, 4 quarter ounces, you better believe I'm going to do it again with 2 half ounces. That should be pretty simple. All it would take is 2. Maybe I'll get myself my very first 1 troy ounce gold coin, which would have to be the gold buffalo. I thought about getting one this month as a 2020 survival badge, but I thought, yeah, you know what? I probably shouldn't do that. But who knows? When I'm done stacking up all those miscellaneous gold coins, maybe I'll have to get myself a gold bar. That right there is what true wealth looks like, in my opinion at least. Of course, all of the silver coins and the gold coins and whatnot, yeah, absolutely. It's real, true, honest money. It's absolutely legitimate wealth in your possession that you're holding on to. But something about a gold bar, man. When you think of a gold bar, you just think of royalty. You think of king. So maybe I'll have to get myself one of those one day. Anyway, if anybody has some more gold questions for me, you're more than welcome to head on down to the comments and ask away. Maybe I'll make another video like this. I haven't done a Q&A style video in quite some time, so I don't know how this is going to perform. But head on down to the comments and let me know your thoughts on gold coins, and if you're working on an international troy ounce of gold as well. And who knows, maybe it doesn't even have to be an international troy ounce of gold. It could be an international troy ounce of any precious metal. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial-free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the limited edition DYDSS Christmas line, which is helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Only available until Christmas. Get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are some of your answers to the questions that I was asked today? What do you think of the 10th ounce gold eagle, and whether or not you believe you would get the premium back if you were to sell it? If you had to choose between a gold eagle or Pre-33 gold, which would your choice be? What are your thoughts on Pre-33 gold coins? Do you stack them? Do you not stack them? How many ounces of gold are you looking to get in 2021? And finally, what's the next gold coin that you're going to get? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.